Hello, my lovely little coffee beans. My name is Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today, we are doing a 24-hour readathon. I will be attempting, keyword attempting, to read for 24 hours straight, the OG way, if you will. And we shall see if I succeed or fail. I'm going to be going from 4 a.m. to 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. I originally wanted to start this at 2 a.m. but then just didn't, so here we are. It's like 3:55 right now, so I'm gonna start in like literally 5 minutes. And as you know, I love a theme. So the theme of this 24-hour readathon is to continue on, to get caught up on, to get caught up in / finish as many series I'm in the middle of as I can. Rolls off the tongue, I know. I have a spreadsheet of all the series that I'm in the middle of right now, and I would just love that number to come down. It's become my hyperfixation to focus and dwell on that number. So like if I could just get it down just by a little bit today, that'd be great. I've picked a bunch of books that I only have one book left in to either get caught up in the series or to finish the series. So yeah, let's go through those right now. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to finish all of these in this 24 hours. I'm just putting them all out there as a tentative TBR. So first, let's go through the series that I would be completing by reading these last books. So we have Final Offer by Lauren Asher, Spellbound Seduction by GM Ferry, Hail Mary by Candy Steiner, and then You Said I Was Your Favorite by Monica Murphy. There's also like a short little novella that's less than 100 pages that comes after You Said I Was Your Favorite. It's called New Year's Day, so if I do read You Said I Was Your Favorite, I would definitely read New Year's Day right after. But yeah, now onto the books that I would just be getting caught up in the series with. Midnight Ruin by Katie Robert, Caught Up by Liz Tomford, King of Greed by Anna Huang, Driving My Obsession by Lauren Beale, and finally, Bloodshed by Molly Doyle. If I happen to deter from this TBR, totally fine. I'll allow it, okay? What I will not allow is for me to start any new series during this 24-hour readathon. That is a huge no. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you when I have started my first book. Okay, JK, change of plans already. I'm gonna be starting at 4:15 because I really wanted to make a coffee, so that didn't happen till like 4:05. So we're just gonna start our 24 hours at 4:15. It is 4:14 right now, so I really hope I don't miss my cue. But I'm gonna be starting with Bloodshed first, and I have a cute little bookmark to match. Love the vibes, and I'm super excited.
Weightless, I am weightless. Underneath your wind I soar. Wasted, I feel
She's so real for that. Actually, Mom, it's not just one boy. I've actually been getting my back blown out by 3 of them. The more the merrier. Although they may be menacing to others, they're cinnamon rolls with me. I love it. Okay, normally I don't like the nickname Princess, but Damien, he makes it hot. I don't know how, but he does.
I die a million times for
you. Dun dun dun. Okay, we're at that vlog now. Shit's getting real.
Give you everything, my all. But for you, I'm a ghost.
Oh my god. Okay. First book done. Okay, it is now. I didn't even need my bookmark. Like, literally did not use this once. I just read that entire thing. Anyways, it is now 6:12. You can even see that. So we're almost 2 hours in. And I finished Bloodshed. I'm saving my final ratings for the very end of this video, just so I can get all my thoughts in order. And obviously, as we continue on, my brain is gonna be a little bit mushier and mushier, so like I don't know if I can trust what I say as soon as I finish books. But I really enjoyed this. The way that I reread Scream for Us, which is technically in timeline order the novella that comes before this, you get actual like chapters in this book from that novella, because it's from Quinn's perspective, and you get all of their perspectives in this, all three men and then her as well. So it's almost like a refresher in and of itself. You don't need to reread it to read this, because it just jumps into them when they're younger, how they all meet, and then how they meet her, and her meeting them for the first time at the Halloween party. You know how it goes. I can't wait to see where the next book in the series goes. I think it's called, I'll have to look it up, Bloodbath. But I love all of them. I have the softest spot for Damien, just because he's like the most unhinged out of all three men. But like the thing that I didn't expect but wanted in this book, I got from another dynamic going on. ... I don't want to spoil anything, but it's always one of those things that you want to happen in a Why Choose, but like sometimes it doesn't, and you're like, but then you see chemistry, right? And then you're like, why wouldn't this happen? I'm giving way too much away, but I'm just not gonna say who, but you'll get it. It's fine. They're just everything to me, and I can't wait for the next book to come out. It does say on Goodreads published 2023. Yeah, published 2023, but it's not, so don't know what's gonna happen with that. And now it's like I could reread Melt for Us, because I read the two novellas before reading this, because the two novellas came out before the full-length novel did. So should I reread Melt for Us for the shits and giggles? I don't know. I don't need to, and it's whatever. I'm not going to. We're just gonna jump into our next book. I think I want to pick up King of Greed next. I literally read King of Pride yesterday, so I'm just ready to dive back in to that world. I think that's what's gonna happen next. We're gonna read King of Greed. The sun has now risen, and whoa. Don't want that. I am pretty far into my book now. I did start King of Greed, like I said. I don't know if this lighting is doing much for me. I don't know what I'm doing. Also, I sound stuffy AF, but that's because I am, and it's just gotten worse. The reason I really haven't filmed any B-roll of me reading this book, King of Greed, is because I've just had 2 tissues stuffed up my nostrils since I've started this book, and I was like, that's not gonna be aesthetic if I film that, so I just didn't. But anyways, so I literally have, I think, exactly 100 pages left of King of Greed, and I don't really love it. Like, it's fine, but I just don't think that Marriage in Trouble is my trope. The only other book, if I'm not mistaken, that I've even tried to read that had the trope of Marriage in Trouble, I don't know why I keep trying to say Marriage of Convenience, but it's definitely like the opposite, kind of. But Marriage in Trouble, the only other book that I've tried to read, aka I DNF'd it, was Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey. And I DNF'd it, so obviously I didn't like it. It's just not my trope. And that being the only basis that I have, I went into this thinking, you know, it's Anna Huang, like I love her, she can do no wrong. And it's not bad, it's just not my favorite. Like it's cheesy to me and it's just annoying to me. It's like, why didn't you do this in the first place? You know, like he's doing all he can to get her back and like he is realizing that he's taken her for granted. But like, why didn't you realize this sooner, sir? Like, why are we just now realizing that she's a prize? And then she still loves him. Like, they still love each other, and that's very apparent. Like, she didn't leave him because she doesn't love him. She left him because she wanted to feel appreciated, and she didn't feel like that for a long time with him. He kind of just put her aside and focused on his company. So she wanted to prioritize herself for once, and that's what's occurring, and now he will not leave her alone. And so obviously if he won't let her move on, then she's just gonna be like, well, if he's this sweet with me now, like we can be great again. And I can't believe it. Like, he's just gonna do the same shit. Like, if this wasn't a romance book, right? Like, sorry, I'm opening the window. If this wasn't a romance book, yeah, okay, he's changed. He'll change to get you back, and then as soon as he does, he's just gonna do it again. Like, give him time, you know? It's like, girl, don't be dumb. But it's a romance, so obviously they're gonna get back together and everything's gonna be fine and dandy, and he's gonna treat her like the queen that she is. But I don't like it. I don't like it. It's written well, but it's not my trope. And I have just realized that. So I'm gonna finish this now and I'll update you once I have. But I just wanted to say that this is already my least favorite in the series and will be my least favorite in the series, which is annoying, but they can't all be bangers. I don't know why I can never just part my hair. Make it effortlessly just fall in a good position. Anyway, I just finished King of Greed like literally 2 seconds ago, and my only thought immediately after finishing is it was fine. I guess it was fine, it was cute enough, but like it just left a bad taste in my mouth multiple times. So I don't think it's gonna get a very high rating, but I'm glad I'll be able to sit on it for a second and really think about everything that occurred and what I want to ultimately rate it. But for now, I'm gonna switch to another book. I am gonna make another coffee first and foremost. That's the most important thing. And then I'm gonna get out of bed finally, so I will not be in this same position and location the next time you see me. I don't really know what I want to read next. I think I want to read something on my Kindle. That might be a bad option, but might not. I was gonna save my Kindle reads for when it was dark, but I mean, this morning I literally read Bloodshed fully in the dark physically, and then half of this before it got bright outside, so I already kind of effed with that plan. But I guess tonight I will mainly focus on Kindle reads. I don't know. What do I want to read next? I don't know what I'm in the mood for, but I guess you'll see what I end up going with. Only 27 pages in, but the way we went from you don't know how it feels to be outside the crowd, you don't know what it's like to be left out, and you don't. We went from that immediately to what's like a good revenge song? Maybe like Good For You. Good for you, you look happy and healthy, not me, if you ever cared to ask. I can't think of a better revenge song. I probably know a lot. You never fall in love again. I hope you're miserable until you're dead. We went from like sappy story of a girl who's like doesn't fit in to I'm gonna get revenge on everybody who's ever been mean to me. Immediately obsessed. Candy Steiner's already cooking with this one. We flipped up the script so fucking quick and I'm living for it already. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see what unfolds. Okay, I'm gonna get back to reading now. Well, I'm 78%. Why is she so stupid? Like, you know what I mean? I just, oh my god. Okay, well, hey, I'm literally like 80% in to Hail Mary now. And this is feeling like a 5-star. It's got me kicking my feet, giggling, squealing, like actually squealing. And then I just started crying. So a range of emotions are happening. And like, I can't with this. I can't with this. Like, doesn't she know they're perfect for each other? Like, why would you willingly, I'm getting choked up. Why would you give up on this? Like, you could be happy. Okay, what he did was not that bad. In the grand scheme of things, it was actually kind of hot. Why are you doing this? You're sabotaging your own happiness. We all know that you're gonna get back together. So like, why even do this? Why even do it? It's making me upset. Oh my god. This book is taking me longer than I thought to get through, but goddamn, I am enjoying every fucking minute of it. Okay, her parents are really coming through with the heavy hitters. They're really talking some sense into our girl because she is delusional. Her parents are seeing what I'm seeing. They're seeing what everyone else is seeing except for Mary, okay? They're literally like, girl, you can do worse than a man who loves you so much that he's willing to like bop bop somebody. But literally they're like, forgive him. He's crazy about you. He's willing to sacrifice himself and see red when someone else lays their hands on you. Like, come on. And she's like, you're kind of right. It was kind of hot. I didn't know how I felt about her parents before, but now I'm like, I love them. I love them, Your Honor. There's where the title of the book comes in. Oh my god. 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 We're getting so close to the end. Oh my god. Oh my that's what you need. Oh my god.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I literally can't stop smiling. Like, I'm crying, also smiling, because they're happy tears. We're at the epilogue, folks. The other couple from another book, this isn't about me, but I'm gonna make it about me. They're getting married the day after my birthday. It's like they knew. He says the darndest things. Oh no. Stop. I'm just a girl. Why are you putting me through all this? god. It's like I'm waiting for it to end, but at the same time, I don't want it to end. How sweet! Oh my god. I mean, I think it's safe to say that I can give a rating for this one right now. 5 fucking stars. I'm gonna go wallow for a bit. Hello from outside. I took a bit of a break after Hail Mary, but we're gonna get back into it. It's like almost 1:30. It's 1:27 now. Let's see where we're at. So we have 14 hours and 46 minutes left of the readathon, and I think I want to read a shorter book next. So I'm gonna read the only like novella I have, obviously besides the one that I would have to read after finishing the last book in that certain series, the Monica Murphy one. So I'm gonna read Spellbound, Seduction, the last book in the Get in My Swamp series. Here we go. Checking in again. I just finished Spellbound, Seduction. I really liked it. It was my favorite in the series, actually. It's funny because like the first two are very connected, right? So there's Get in My Swamp and Stay in My Swamp, and they're both like ripoffs of Shrek and Fiona. Like they're literally called Leona and what's his name? It's something close. Hers is Leona. What is his name? Beck is his name. Okay, so Beck's bestie wizard friend is the main character of this one, and he is cursed and he can't be intimate with anyone. And GM Fairy, aka an author self-insert, which is the only like weird thing about it. I was like, why would you literally put yourself in the story? But anyway, she just wanted to, so kind of slay, but at the same time kind of interesting. GM Fairy brings Winston, the wizard, hearing myself explain this right now is so funny, brings him Marigold, who's also cursed, and anyone she touches turns to gold, like dies basically, because they're just like solid gold, and then the gold can be sold, but like you're dead basically. It's like Medusa, but like instead of turning to stone, you turn to gold. But anyway, so GM Fairy's like, hey, you should go see this vampire wizard in New York. You should go together. He can break the curse for both of you. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But like, they might be interested in one another, but again, she can't touch him and he can't be intimate with her. So like, it's this whole back and forth situation, and I just really like the way it wrapped up. It was really good. My favorite in the series for sure. At first I was like, how does it all tie in? Because, you know, like I said, the first are Shrek fanfic basically, and then this one, Spellbound, Seduction, I was like, what? But I'm definitely glad it was a part of the series because it was my favorite. I don't know if there's gonna be any more in the series. I don't think so, and as of right now it doesn't say there are, so I'm just gonna say this is the last book in that series. So that's another one off the list. Progress update so far, 13 hours and 29 minutes basically, and I have read Bloodshed, so not completing a series, but it's now like I'm now caught up in that series. King of Greed, now caught up in that series. Hail Mary, finished that series, and then Spellbound, Seduction, finished as far as I know this series. So we're making great progress thus far. I don't really know what I want to read next because I've got 2 and 2, so I don't know if I should do another book that I would just be getting caught up in the series, or if I should read a book where I'd be finishing the series. It's like part of me is telling me that I should read Final Offer, but the other larger part of me is like, why would you do that? And I'm really in the mood to read Driving My Obsession right now, but I want to save that for when it's dark because I could read it on my Kindle and it's shorter, so I want to like push it towards the end of the readathon where I can't like start Final Offer when I have like 3 hours left, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll read Caught Up. I feel like that's the best course of action. I kind of do want to read that when it's still bright outside, so we shall do that. Hello. Back with another update. We now are in the second half of the 24-hour readathon officially. So we have 10 hours and 50 minutes left. And I've been reading this book for like the past 3 hours, right? Is that correct? I mean, it feels like forever. I'm on page 159. My attention span is just in the gutter right now. I don't know if it's this book specifically. Like, I'm not obsessed with it, but I don't know why I'm going so slow. But I think it's because I've already read 4 books today. So that could be part of it. This one's just not really like it. It's not bad. It's just slow going. Like, the plot is slow going and I'm not as invested. I do like the little glimpses here and there, the flirty banter that happens every once in a while. Like, it's nice, it's cute, but like every single time that I think the sparks are gonna fly, they just don't. And I'm like, what are we doing? I don't know, bro. I don't know. And I normally hate the single parent trope. It's not great. I don't know what I'm saying. I really don't know what I'm saying. I guess, whatever. All I have to say is it's not great. It's not really keeping my attention. I'm reading it very slow. It's kind of boring. I keep wanting to pick up something else instead of this. So maybe I'll put this down and pick up something else. I don't know, but then I feel like I'll just never come back to it if I put it down. But then it's like, okay, well, then you're gonna waste your last 10 hours, well, almost 11 hours on just this one book, it seems like, because at this rate, I'm not even halfway through. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know what time I started this at, but if I'm not mistaken, it's taken me almost 3 hours to not even get halfway through, which is not typical for me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm listening to music too. I've been listening to the playlist, or not the playlist that the author has on Spotify, because it was like only an hour long. So I found this other one that somebody made, Ava Renee, this one right here. And it's pretty good. I mean, it has a ton of Taylor Swift on it, so like annoying, but the other songs are pretty good. I don't hate Taylor Swift. It's just like, why is every romance book so steeped in Taylor Swift territory? Like, why does every book playlist have tons of Taylor Swift songs on them? Her songs don't fit every scenario, I'm sorry to say it. But anyways, I'm going to maybe take a break. I don't know. The sparks are just not flying and I'm just kind of bored. Should I pick up something else? I know you guys can't tell me. You can't help me in this moment, but I'm just trying to be real and raw and honest about where I'm at. I think I'm gonna take a snack break and then reevaluate, and then we'll see if I continue on in this book or not, or if I pick something else up. It didn't even open. Wow, that was gonna be such an aesthetic little thing too. I guess I have to freaking do it myself. Okay, cheers. Now that I've manually opened my own can, I've gotten some ice cream, non-dairy ice cream from Brewster's, cookies and cream, very good. Executive decision. So we have 10 hours and 39 minutes left. So I'm going to read diligently for 39 minutes. If I'm still not loving this by the 10-hour mark, by the 10 hours left mark, I guess. So the 14-hour mark. Yeah, that's how math works. If I'm still not loving this by the 14-hour mark, then I shall pick up another book. But we are going to hope and pray that it gets better, basically. And yeah, that's it. Okay, I'll see you later. Why does this keep happening to me? Why am I sobbing? Long time no see. I literally saw you like 10 minutes ago when I was crying. I have now finished Caught Up by Liz Tomford. And let me just say, this book did not have me in the first half. It did not have me maybe even 60% in, but it had me by the fucking neck in the last little bit. I don't even know how much, honestly. But I sobbed at the, can I even say, the family dynamics in this, and just the exploration of like found family, and just all of that made me so soft. And just, I don't even know. I have to think about my thoughts on this because, like I said, it took me so freaking long to get through this. Like, I had been reading it since I think about 3:30 and it's now 8:30. Okay, and this book is like almost 400 pages, but not quite. But like, it felt like I had been reading it for 8+ hours. So I don't know if that's a bad sign and if I should like deduct points for that or not. But either way, I really like how it wrapped up. I need to stop moving around, okay? Or setting you down. I think part of the grudge I was holding against it in the very beginning was that it really reminded me of Heartless by Elsie Silver, because it's another, you know, single dad with a smart-mouthed spunky nanny that comes into the picture. So like, they were similar in that way. I kept saying, oh, this isn't as good as Heartless was, or like not written as well as Heartless was, you know? And I don't know why I kept doing that, but in comparison to that, obviously this isn't, in my eyes, as good, but like, it's a common trope. I don't know why I'm pitting the two against each other as if they're competing. They're not. But I was holding that against this book for a while. And then once I kind of let go of that, obviously, as you get further into it, the similarities become differences in a lot of ways. Like, avenues we go down are different in this book versus Heartless, because again, they're not the same. They're not the same book. They just have similar tropes. And like I said, I really liked the ending. Any book that can get me to cry, I mean, I have to give it props for that. It doesn't take a lot, I'll admit, to make me cry, but still, I gotta give props where props are due. I have less than 8 hours left, 7 hours and 36 minutes. So I'm thinking I can read 2 more books. Maybe that's ambitious, maybe not, but I think I can do it. I'm planning on reading Midnight Ruin next, because I don't think this will take me that long to get through. It's literally 300 pages, 304 pages. I think I should get through this pretty quickly. And then I'm gonna read what has been calling my name all day. But like I told you earlier, I was putting it off until it was dark outside. Well, newsflash, it's dark outside. I'm gonna save that for last, and that is Driving My Obsession by Lauren Beale. That's just how I want to end the readathon off. If I happen to finish these books with time left, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I don't think that'll happen. I think I'll finish like just in time for the 24 hours to be up. Call me crazy, I don't know. But I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna get to reading Midnight Ruin. Goodbye. So tired. I look scary. I was reading in bed, but I started nodding off, so I switched locations and I'm now back where I have been most of the day. But I guess laying down is just not safe. We've got like 2 hours left. I'm like shining the freaking flashlight in my face. I don't even know how far I am into Driving My Obsession, but I am determined to finish it before the 24 hours is over. So I now have a Ghost energy drink. Very fitting for this ambiance we have going. Not ambiance, I don't know what you would call it. Whatever, I'm tired, okay? That was very satisfying. I mean, it went everywhere, but anyway, back to reading. Finished! I know you can't see me, but you can hear me. and we have 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. I can't read anything in like 6 minutes, so I guess I'll just come back when the timer goes off. We did it! We did it! Okay, good night.